tap foul at home plate. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Orlando is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Now batting, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit high and deep to right center. Kane going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. Now a long throw to third. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. And he could get his...
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
A man at third with one away. And it's quickly 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Batting fourth, third baseman
Miguel Sano is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
And he chased it in the dirt. Perez corrals it, and that ends the inning. Eric Hosmer makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Jed Jerko will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Mike Moustakas takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Santana is over. Two gone. Salvador Perez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
And there's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Trevor Plouffe will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Trevor Plouffe.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Belted high in the air out to left. Ranging back is Dyson. Gone! A solo shot here to left as the Twins take a 1-0 lead. Number 52 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Duffy into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
One strike.
No outs, nobody on. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Robbie Grossman digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. High throw, and it's over his head. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base, so forget about the... Leading off the inning, Paulo Orlando, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
16, Paulo Orlando.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. No problem here, 1 away. Alcides Escobar will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Gibson steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Lorenzo Cain is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count now. 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Number 1.
Gerard Dyson will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Joe Mauer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Show.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Left side. Moustakas has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Danny Santana will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batter number 5, shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Kendrys Morales, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. So stepping in, Jed Jerko, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Good battle. Count remains full. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Gibson comes set. First pitch on the way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And there's ball 2 now. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Brian Dozier is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Ryan.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Miguel Sano in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And Matt, not only did he fail to get the bat off his shoulder, he went down on 3 straight pitches. And that's pretty much a wasted at-bat. So this one's got to be a better effort.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and there are 2 down. Trevor Plouffe stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark. So you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. Salvador Perez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Hit down the line at first. Gibson gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Again, he sends it out of play. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you got a few options here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Yeah, Perez is just a fantastic all-around player, and you know he was the first catcher since 1992 to be named World Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP, total package.
Paulo Orlando checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Alcides Escobar stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kloof is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Number 52 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, number 52.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder, Robbie
Grossman is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Orlando, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Joe Mauer stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3. Danny Santana is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Lorenzo Cain, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The left fielder, number 1, Jared Dyson.
Gerard Dyson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Kendrys Morales will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. And the runner back safely. And again a throw. And they got him. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pulled toward right center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Eduardo Escobar gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
The shortstop.
Duffy has his sign. First pitch on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Orlando over to his right. 1 away. 1 away, and that'll bring in the power hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
1 out, nobody on. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Here's a pop-up now. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Miguel Sano will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high and deep out to left. Dyson ranging back. Still going back. And it's gone.
The batter, right fielder, Trevor.
A solo shot here to left as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead. A windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Number 52. We'll see if he can turn things around. He struck out twice thus far.
Yeah, not an auspicious start for him, Matty. But you know what? It's only going to get worse for him if he carries those ABs into this one. You got to forget about it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Eric Hosmer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Grossman going back. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone, a home run.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jed Jerko.
A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. And the Royals have cut the deficit now to 2-1. Mike Moustakas will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Chesler Cuthbert will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Heading out towards shallow right. Kloof is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Salvador Perez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. On the ground to the left side. To his left, Sano in time to first, and there are 2 away. Paulo Orlando will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Into the seats, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Alcides Escobar will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ryan Presley will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Lorenzo Cain steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Robbie Grossman will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then Duffy's ready. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
The catcher, number 8.
Kurt Suzuki steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
1 strike.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Joe Mauer stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
for
call to the
Kansas City,
bullpen.
number
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Cuthbert is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Danny Santana will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gerard Dyson comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. Kendrys Morales will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Eric Hosmer stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Number 40 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And another foul ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning. Eduardo Escobar gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Kelvin Herrera is on out of the bullpen now.
Number 40.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And he takes strike 2. Chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Brian Dozier stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Miguel Sano.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like he got all of it, but the velocity of the pitch probably helped it a little bit, and he just snuck it out of here.
Dyson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the... Stepping up to the plate, Jed Jerko. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Michael Tonkin will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded to the right. Dozier fields from deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Now batting.
Chesler Cuthbert is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Plouffe on the move. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Salvador Perez strides in, grounded out his last time through. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to Trevor Plouffe steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. And it's a base hit, so there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Now batting.
Number 52 comes forward to hit with the... Pedro Alvarez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired, one away. Robbie Grossman has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Max Kepler will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And he pops him up back behind second base. Jerko is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Kurt Suzuki steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Stephen Vogt will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
21, Stephen Vogt.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Now check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Paulo Orlando digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, number 16.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Plouffe giving chase, 1 out. Alcides Escobar steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
A dive, but he's back. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And another throw over. And the runner back. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Number 1, Jared Dyson.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Escobar has got it, and the side is retired. Joe Mauer steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Leading off with a twin. First baseman.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Orlando has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Danny Santana struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. Number 30 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
5, shortstop,
Eduardo Escobar is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. High and deep to right center field. Kane racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. Brian Dozier will get an opportunity.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And this is down. And that should do it. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. Easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man, no doubt. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains in the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.